Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter and his wife who had only one child, a little girl named Mary. One day, as the woodcutter was working in the forest, the Virgin Mary appeared to him and offered to take Mary to heaven to be her child and give her a blessed and happy life. The woodcutter and his wife agreed, and Mary was taken to heaven. Mary lived happily in heaven and grew up in the care of the Virgin Mary. When she turned 14, the Virgin Mary had to go on a journey and gave Mary the keys to 13 doors, instructing her that she could open 12 of them, but not the 13th. Mary promised to obey. Mary opened the first 12 doors and saw beautiful scenes of angels, music, and light. Each door revealed more splendor than the last. However, her curiosity got the better of her, and she opened the 13th door. Inside, she saw the Holy Trinity in their glory. Overwhelmed, she quickly shut the door but could not forget what she saw. When the Virgin Mary returned, she asked Mary if she had opened the 13th door. Mary lied and said she had not. The Virgin Mary knew the truth and asked again, but Mary continued to deny it. As punishment, Mary was sent back to earth to live a life of poverty and suffering. Mary wandered the earth, finding shelter where she could. Eventually, she found work in a king's palace and became known for her piety and beauty. The king fell in love with her, and they married. Mary's life seemed happy, but she could not have children. When she gave birth to her first child, the Virgin Mary appeared and took the child away as punishment for Mary's lie. This happened with her second and third children as well. The king's counselors turned against her, suspecting her of witchcraft, and she was condemned to be burned at the stake. On the day of her execution, Mary prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary, admitting her sin and begging for forgiveness. The Virgin Mary appeared, forgave her, and restored her children to her. Mary's life was filled with joy once more, and she lived in happiness and grace until the end of her days.